everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this tutorial I will show you a great and very amazing add-on to generate landscape and generate mountains and different shapes for terrain. And this add-on is called A.n.t landscape add-on, which is a built-in free add-on for Blender ships with Blender, available from Blender 2.81 onwards. It is already available inside Blender, so there is no need to download it from an external site, and it is simple to install. You can quickly generate various landscape terrain shapes by simply changing parameters of the presets. Start using this add-on. We need to open preferences and install the add-on. So let's go ahead to show you some interesting tips for this add-on. Click on it, then go preferences, then type A.n.t and just enable it like this. Expand to see this important information as shown here. Click on refresh. So let me show you how to use this add-on. Just click on Shift+A. You will see a new menu item landscape at the bottom of the mesh selection, and clicking on it will add a terrain model. Click like this. Just wait a little time. So let me show you and explain this menu. The control panel for this add-on, and we have different settings for it. So for this section, display settings, as you can see, we have a random seed, noise, size, and many other different factors that are gonna control the terrain and the mountain that you have generated. Also, by clicking on operator presets, is gonna be expanding this drop-down menu. You can also scroll down in order to see all those categories. For example, by clicking on abstract, this is gonna be generating. It's shown here. This is gonna be generating this shape. For example, for rocks, as shown here. By enabling clicking on sphere, this is gonna be making this rounded like sphere as shown here. Also, you can click on this option over here, which is trying to triangulate different parts and making some faces as triangles. Also, you can smooth by clicking on this filled up circle. You can smooth this shape and smooth the terrain also. So let's go ahead in order to show you the other great kinds of generating different terrains, canyons and valleys also for. So let's generate for another noise. So just zoom in just a bit in order to show you some interesting things. As you can see here, we have many different terrains, and very amazing for your projects if you want to make landscapes and huge environments. Also, we have the below canyons, and we have different other kinds. For example, canyons. And this is very amazing if you want to make and add it to your customized environment. Also for cauliflower hills, as shown here. We have some different options like cliff, crystalline, for example. Click on crystalline. So let me show you something interesting. And also, what you have here, default large dunes for desert dunes. sand dunes like as shown here, for desert design, and this is gonna be saving a lot of time in order to not to waste a lot of time creating such crazy details. Also for the flat stones shown here is gonna be creating terrain for flat stones, and you can play around with these different values over there. So we have, for example, this gully, and we have like a valley or something like river going in between these two sides of the mountain or something like that, this land. So let's go also to see if we have, for example, lakes, something very interesting to make lakes. For example, as shown here, we have different bunches of great things and stuff to create mountains and other terrains. And by clicking on large terrain, is going to be generating large terrain, which is so vast as shown here. So let's just zoom out in order to see, and it's a large terrain if you want to see some great detailing when trying to zoom in. Also we have the mounds as shown here, many and a huge bunch of different options. For example, planet, if you want to make it in our project. And this is something great and very amazing for this newest versions of Blender. There might be some new adjustment and a new add-in detailing, and something interesting could be added for this newest version of this terrain generator. Also we have a river rock as shown here. We want to generate a river as shown here, so let's zoom in just a tiny bit to see better. This is gonna be reshaping a river. This is shape for river. Also if you want rocks, to create rocks for your environment as shown here, this is gonna be rounded and then making this option enabled. Also, for example, let's play with some settings over there, and let's play with some options as shown here. This is gonna be adding much more subdivisions on X and Y, Z. The mesh size also is gonna be increasing. The mesh size will be much bigger, much smaller. Also the noise type, if you want to change it to select a marble, for example, let's see some what this is gonna be making. It's gonna be changing this to the shape of this kind. Also for noise 3, also different other kinds of noise bases. For the marble, just for this noise type marble. So random seed if you want to change it, the offset on X and Y, Z, the noise size and the shape. If we tried to change the shape to rend, is going to be creating this form. Then also we have the bias, scene, cause, or try, or so, for example, so, and let's see what will happen. And also we have the height. I want to change the height for this place, and this is gonna be the display settings. We need to change different other factors and features for like offset, maximum, minimum. You can also explore the other great features for this great add-on, which is built and free add-on ships with Blender. You don't need to download it or to buy it. Just if you want to make and innovate to create big and large scenes, large environment with it, you can create mountains. You don't need to waste time creating huge landscapes. Thanks for watching.